a chaotic week for Democrats after Newark Mayor and Obama surrogate Cory Booker said the Obama campaign attacks on Mitt Romney's record at Bain Capital were, quote, nauseating. An Obama administration official said today that he's, quote, dead to us. Bye-bye, Booker. And former President Bill Clinton keeps backtracking on his comments about extending the Bush tax cuts. Here is his latest apology.
Yeah, I'm very sorry about what happened yesterday. It was what I thought something had to be done on the fiscal cliff before the election. Apparently nothing has to be done until the first of the year. So I think he should just stick with his position and then negotiate with the Republicans as much as possible.
Bill, you're too good for that. Don't do it. Just say no. Don't say sorry. Back up what you said the first time because you were right. American people respect that.
He hit on you, right?
You know what? You have become my nemesis.
Bill Clinton.
The anchor?
No, Bill Clinton.
We're ignoring you.
We're ignoring you.
Go ahead.
Okay, this is what I thought was amazing.
Answer the question.
That on background, because they're not brave enough, somebody from the White House says to the reporter about Booker, he's dead to us. It is such dirty politics to me. I'm not that naive. I know this stuff goes on. But the way they talk about one another, let alone their opponents or their so-called enemies, it really is appalling.
But isn't it, you know what it is? It's like a bunch of beta males just watch Goodfellas. He's dead to us. Who are you kidding?
Are they that delusional? Are they that delusional to think that they can go ahead and say to Cory Booker, who probably has a much higher approval rating than President Obama right now, he's dead to us? They need Booker more than Booker needs the White House right now.
Don't you think that's
right
arrogant?
I think it's terrible. It's arrogant. They're misguided.
It's also probably said by someone who's 28 years old.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's
it's
important.
a beta male complex.
That's exactly what you said, in fact.
I did say that, Kimberly. Thanks for listening.
Goodness.
What, older 40-year-olds couldn't be beta males?
Yes,
what happened?
You're an
Hold
alpha
on a
male.
second. What happened to Bob? He was in like a trance.
Never mind.
He's in some kind of trance over here.
I'm trying to figure out how to redo my bets because this is a waste of time. I mean, look,
sorry to inconvenience
every
you.
White House that has a bad week like this, you're going to have bad stories. You're going to have people saying things they shouldn't be saying. Bill Clinton, the idea of extending the Bush-era tax cuts, he was way off his game.
Right. Yeah.
And frankly, the fact of the matter is that the mayor of Newark is in the back pocket of the private equity guys because he needs them for all his programs. So he's got to defend Bain.
Isn't Obama in the back pocket of the equity guys too? They're raising, I don't know, $300 or $400 million of his billion-dollar slush fund.
Slush
Not nearly what he raised last time.
I have a slush fund in my back pocket.
Bain and private equity are as important to President Obama as they are to Bill Clinton, Cory Booker. Who are the other ones? The mayor from the governor of
I think
Ed Rendell, former mayor of Pennsylvania, governor of Pennsylvania. The guy in Boston, Massachusetts, too. It's all over the place.
You just look at the people who stood up for Bain Capital, and you'll find people in the back pockets of the private equity company.
You know, Bill Clinton's life is one long apology. When he's not apologizing for something, it's because he's doing something that he's about to apologize for, and it's usually a redhead.
Oh my God!
This is also the most successful president since FDR.
He's charming. He's wonderful.
Not charming. He created more jobs than any president.
But honesty is hard on his system.
Let me tell you, you wish he was the candidate, or how about Hillary? If they didn't cheat her out of the nomination, they wouldn't be in all this trouble.
How did they cheat her out of it?
Let me tell you, everybody was on the Obama bandwagon. That was hers for the taking, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, no, we're all about Obama.
She took herself out of that race. It was nobody to blame but themselves and that.
And we would have been better off. I said it, and Sean Hannity has said it.
You know, Cronhammer last night had a great assessment of what Bill Clinton just said right there. If you listen to that, it didn't make much sense, if any sense at all, but Cronhammer called it word salad with the vinaigrette dressing, which he's right. It made no sense. It had absolutely no cohesive message to it at all. What did he say? I thought we had till the end of the year, but we only have till the end of the year. So never mind, just keep doing what you're doing.
He's just not. Okay, I'm going to say it. I'm a little bit worried about the president. Things are not going well. He needs like an ice cream sundae and a foot rub or something.
Who, are you talking about Clinton or Obama?
Obama. Well, Clinton probably want one too.
No question he's had a bad week. I just think, to listen to people talk about this thing as if this is the end of the world is silly. You don't know anything about politics.
No, it's not the end of the world.
I agree with Bob.
Peggy Noonan is a good example of this. She's a good writer. She knows nothing about politics.
I think, but I agree with Bob though that it's 5 months away. These are little things. It's a dog. It's the dead of summer where there's no great stories. But Peggy Noonan is right, is that these things are mounting, and they're saying a message about leftism and liberalism. After the recall, Occupy Wall Street, people are sick and tired of big government and liberalism.
Do you know why it matters, Robert? What did we find out yesterday or today? The fundraising for the two camps.
Right.
Romney, for the first time, outraised President Obama. It's because he's going in the wrong direction.
And over 90% of his contributions were under $250.
Excuse me. Obama's under $200 or under is 9% for Romney. It's 48% for President Obama. It's exactly the reverse. And the fact is that Romney is raising big. No, I'm talking about overall.
Okay, Bob, can we get to a quick poll thing? Because I know you like polls. You're a poll master. So Fox News poll, trust to do a better job on taxes, economy, job creating, immigration, government spending. So basically, when you look across the board, Romney's doing very well on these numbers. I mean, it's plus or minus 3 margin of error.
Eric Bolling would be doing very well in those numbers if you put him up against Obama right now.
Romney's like winning in every category.
He should run.
Well, he's not winning in every category.
Scott Walker.
What he's got to do before this is over, Mitt Romney's going to have to answer the questions about how he would do any of these things. And so far, he's been able to skate.
All right,
and because Obama's taking a lot of heat, but Mitt Romney's time is coming.
Okay, but
and I would suggest to him that those 15 fundraisers, interestingly enough, were done in states with a particular religious bent.
Can you pop this up really quick? Just if the election were held today, I get Bob's point. We're a little ways off from November, but it's dead heat right now in our Fox News poll. If the election were held today, 46-46. Oh no, sorry, 43-43. It was 46-46 in April. So what do you think about that, Bob?
I think it's surprising that Obama's even tied with him. I think these polls, all this stuff, is kind of meaningless, these top-line numbers, because it comes down to where is he in 9 states. And right now, in 9 states that are going to decide this, I think Obama's behind by 4 or 5 points.
All right, well, let's see what happens. These times are interesting. Coming up, remember when President Obama promised to close Gitmo during his 2008 campaign?
No.
Foolish mistake. Well, it looks like he's changed his tune because the Gitmo Detention Center is getting a pricey upgrade on your dime. How do you feel about that? How does Eric feel about it? He's going to explain next.
Dance all days.